I want to talk about the moment things get real. Not just a bad day. It's that phone call that changes everything. You know, that betrayal from someone you trusted. Or that obstacle that appears dead in the middle of the night. Or something in your path when you're already running full speed ahead. You know that feeling. Starts in your chest like a cold, heavy weight. Then a thought go through your mind. You know, am I ready for this? And it's the truth. Most men really not. You're supposed to be, but it's not. A lot of people get to that point that end up being a breaking point. You know, end up being a turnaround, or they got to regroup. It's a setback. See, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and that's the point of your conversion. The world wants you to panic, to freeze up, to make an emotional decision you can't take back. But your spirit, your deeper intelligence, is giving you the raw. It's giving you the materials to build a new version of yourself. Fear isn't the stop sign. It's the starting point. Your entire mission shifts in that moment from being a man who feels the pressure to being a man that uses it. See, pressure does one of two things. It either breaks you or it puts you into something harder, denser, more valuable. The difference lies in your immediate response. You gotta understand it's three big lies that fear sells. It hits your insecurities telling you you're not smart enough, you're not connected enough, or you're not tough enough for what lies ahead. You gotta counter that lie with action. Any action. You don't gotta be the smartest man in the room. You just need to be smarter than the people in the room today. The moment you take the first concrete step and you provide proof against the lie. You know what I mean? The second lie is like worst case scenario. It's like your mind trying to protect you. It starts directing like a horror movie, you know what I'm saying? And you the main character. Your counter move is to become the director of a better movie. If your brain has the energy to imagine disaster, it has the energy to visualize you navigating, adapting, and overcoming that problem. You see the exact steps. You feel the resolve in your heart. You need to rehearse the win. Feed your mind a script of victory, not defeat. All right? And the third lie that the mind try to tell you is you alone. Like, make you want to feel like you isolated. Like no one got your back. Like no one else has ever faced this same thing. You know? You got to break that by tapping into a legacy of resilience. You got to be hard. You got to be resilient, you know? Push uphill. You read the stories, you know? You heard it from the elders. You studied from the men who did it before you. You got to realize you're not the first. You're not the last. And that you know that a path exists. Then you can get tactical with your thinking. You know? Who in your circle can handle a real direct conversation? Reach out to them. Iron sharpens iron. Your brotherhood, that's what it's for. It's for times like this. Use it. See, the protocol, it's not a bunch of separate steps. It's just one fluid motion, basically. A sequence that you set off soon as that alarm sounds. You got to start by anchoring your body to shut down that panic, though, when it first kick off. Stay calm, you know. Don't sit and marinate in no anxiety or nothing like that. Stand up, move around, you know. Whatever you got to do. Get up, do some push-ups, you know, get your muscles burning, go for a run, whatever. You know, when you physically exert some energy, you get that jittery feeling off you anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Bring you back to the forefront. Now you calm. You know what I'm saying? A calm body is like a non-negotiable prerequisite. You got to have that so you can have a clear mind. You can't be mentally panicked and physically down at the same time. No. You got to be physically disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Once your body is under control, then you can go figure out what's really going on. Get some intel, you know? Fear thrives in the fog of the unknown, so you got to kill that with the spotlight of facts. You know, grab you a pen and some paper, write down what's going on. You know, see the reality of the situation, what you're dealing with, what resources you have to figure it out, and then go see what's your first move. This will turn that big problem into a smaller series of smaller steps that you gotta, you know, manage. And it's easier to manage these smaller steps than that big problem all at once. You gotta stop being lost in the sauce, you know? Don't be just a character in the story, bro. You got to be the author writing the book. And then once you come up with a plan, 24 hours, man, you got to be executing. You got to be doing something. You got to be working on a solution. You feel me? You can't be worrying if it's a perfect move or anything. It's just got to be a forward move, you know? Make that uncomfortable call. Make that uncomfortable conversation happen. Whatever you got to do. Send that email, you know? But the first strike is critical because it does two things. It proves that you are in control, and it gives that momentum that you need. And momentum is the ultimate antidote to sitting still. So you need that, man. See, this is how you forge a mindset that doesn't just survive storms, but when they come up in the future, they know it's a part of the process. They know it's a part of the plan you already ready for. You start being a man whose confidence is based solely on everything going smoothly. But you become a man whose confidence is rooted in proven, unshakable knowledge that you can handle whenever times get rough and gets difficult, you can handle it. You look at challenges differently. It's no longer a threat to your stability, but you invite them so you can demonstrate, your capability. Is you need that friction to keep you sharp. Remember I told you iron sharpens iron. See, when you calm and you ready and you prepared, you got the energy when something come at you. To be like, man, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Moving around. It seems like it's ugly and it's woo-woo. No, man, the man know how to navigate through the storm. You feel me? Because he done been through it. It's how you know that people are built different. You gotta have that dog in you. You know? So when that feeling comes, man, when you get that call, whenever that happens, recognize it for what it is, and already know. Man, get ready to go to plan B. Do what it do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You see everything that's going on with the news right now, everything that's going on around you. People up and down, left, right. You never know who on your side, who might cross you. You got to always be ready for a rainy day. Be prepared, you know what I'm saying? That pressure ain't here to break you. It's here to introduce you to the stronger, wiser you. The man you was really supposed to be, the resilient man. Remember, we be at high level. Go meet that man. It's your boy. I'm out.